very confused because somehow you guys made friends with a cat man that I still don't understand what he's doing here. And then um, we rode in his cart to Sindene. And we were trying to find a healer for Magnus, but they ended up being ass and helpless. Um, then all of a sudden, I felt like this huge wave of hunger come over me, and I thought of my perfect target, the cat man. And, he was pretty terrified. It was pretty funny. And then Gorbo gave me a nasty bottle of coagulated animal blood. It was actually kind of sweet. And so, um, as I'm walking back to the healer, Oberon decides to die. And now Vivian is um panicking, I guess.
I just realized no one did their stars and wishes last session.
Glossing over the fact that
Oh
Gorbo
my
also
god,
died
yeah,
from
we
the
did.
rifle.
It's okay. Everyone was in shock. That was a very nice recap. Give yourself inspiration.
I don't know why I
I
thought
have
we were just about to say give yourself a round of applause.
Can I have 2 inspirations?
How do you have? Huh?
Yeah,
You
let
can
them
only
give
have
someone else an
one.
inspiration.
None of you deserve an inspiration for
I
how
think I
last session
do.
went.
Magnus still has
No.
one. And it just deserves inspiration for how it was treated.
Fuck no.
All right.
I guess Vivian does also see Gorbo die as well, but
No, that's
she is
fucked.
more concerned about Oberon since she's known him
She just
I guess
pushes
that guy
Gorbo's
died
limp
longest.
too.
body off of Oberon onto the floor.
She throws him out the door.
No, he wasn't dead, but him pushing him onto the floor made like his head
Yeah.
crack open and he dies.
Just dirt spilling out of his brain.
He just
It's just like
ragdolls.
a tiny rock on the floor and he hit the rock too hard.
There's one healing potion in the bag.
Whose
All right.
bag?
technically,
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 yeah,
Magnus is, but
Magnus's?
Oberon hasn't won.
Yeah.
yeah, the bag.
All right.
There is
As
also
Oberon,
a scroll of cure wounds. Just let everyone know.
Yeah, but you have to be a spellcaster to be able to do it.
No, you don't, Greg.
You do?
Not per these campaign's rules.
no.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Am I able to do anything?
Sure try. As you, the last thing you see is Oberon saying, Oberon and Gorbo holding hands, and without giving you guys a moment to react or to fully grasp what's about to happen, they touch the crown, and instantly you see both of them just go completely limp as the crown falls from their hands.
Um, there's another person in here, right? The
Yeah, the
nurse or
doctor.
whatever. Oh, good. Oof. I'm going to check and see if Oberon is still breathing.
All right. You go over to check if Oberon is still breathing. He is not, and the doctor checks on Gorbo. Neither is Gorbo, and she starts panicking. She starts, um, she sort of rushes away to try and get someone to try and find something to attempt to save these two.
I throw the crown off of them.
The crown's already on the floor.
Okay. Um, I'm looking through the bag. I'm looking through the bag.
All right. Inside the bag is whatever you see in the party inventory. I can't see it, so.
I get the healing potion.
Okay.
And I give it to Oberon.
Okay. You uncork the healing potion and you hold Oberon's face as you try and trickle it down his mouth. Oberon and Gorbo. We're gonna switch to what you see. As you guys open your eyes, you find yourselves immersed in a dark, endless sea. Hold on, I need to switch maps. Holy shit! Holy shit! Where's the map? There it is.
Oh,
Is this from Critical Role, the opening cutscene?
Yes.
Is it? I don't
Yeah.
know. I looked up
Yes, it is.
I hate that I know.
underwater ocean.
Fucking fjords. Fjord is
Yeah.
like 3 seconds away from dropping in.
hold on. Yeah. Oh, he's so big.
Crazy.
Can you see
You
Gorbo
find
spinning?
yourselves immersed in
No.
a dark and endless sea. The edges of your figures are slightly not fading, but sort of shimmering. And contrary to the suffocation that you felt earlier, Oberon, when you tried to go and sense what was going on inside Magnus's mind, you don't feel the same. It doesn't feel like you're drowning. It doesn't feel like anything's happening. You feel no pain, no struggle, just peacefully floating in the endless void of the sea. Out of the corner of your eyes, you guys see a distant figure, kind of far down. Um, it seems like his legs are tied to what seems to be some kind of heavy rock, and his eyes are closed.
Can we talk? Like, I'm gonna try and talk to Gorbo. Like, do I see him here?
Yeah, Gorbo's right next to you.
I'm gonna try and open my mouth and be like, Gorbo, do you feel fine?
Is he able to talk, or is it just like?
Yeah, he's able to talk. You can hear him. You can hear him
Oh.
perfectly fine.
Oberon, I think we're in. I don't. This kind of looks like Idaho.
I'd never heard of that. Anyways, I think we did it. This is almost what I felt when I was like in his mind, but I think because we don't have that same fear, we aren't tied down to this trauma.
Okay, we're sitting here talking. I think we go save the drowning guy.
We don't even know who that is. They look kind of familiar. Let's go find out, and we'll swim down.
All right. As you guys swim closer, you see the familiar face of Magnus. Now we go back to Vivian. Vivian, you administered the healing potion to Oberon. Nothing seems to happen. His skin gets colder by the second, and he's still not breathing. But you feel sort of like a pull.
A pull?
Yeah.
Towards
Not
what?
forceful. More like a gentle tug, as though some unseen hand is guiding you carefully, and you feel a pull towards Magnus's mind as you also wake up in the endless vast ocean with a bubble around you.
She has a cool bobble. So isn't fair.
We don't need it where we're going.
You see Oberon and Magnus, not Magnus, you see Oberon and Gorbo swimming towards another person in the distance away from you.
I start swimming towards them. Maybe.
What'd you say?
I said I start going towards them.
Okay. the two of you reach Magnus first. What would you like to do?
I'm going to try to. Do I still have like my axe and everything on me?
No, you have nothing on you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to gnaw at the rope.
How
With your teeth?
Yes.
well made is this knot? Like, is it like professional or is it sort of like quickly tied? Sort of.
It's like a professional sailor's knot.
What a bitch. Can I make any sort of check to see if I can find like where to find its like loose point to
Okay, sure.
tie it?
Yeah, history.
History. I can do that. That's crazy. I want Oberon's
You roll
sheet,
on
and
this.
in parentheses next to his name, it just says dead. Anyway, 16.
I feel
Alright,
like
so the 16.
I.
What do you feel?
Never mind. No, nothing.
With a 16, you managed to figure out what could be a good weak point for Gorbo to continue chewing through the ropes.
I point that
as
out to
you
Gorbo.
try- Yeah.
It's like, Gorbo, right here. I've tied many a knots in my long life, and this won't be the last one. Because I don't know I'm dead. So I point out the weak point of the knot for him to start getting to work on.
What foreshadowing? The second he says that, Gorbo doesn't even reply. He just looks at Oberon, looks down at the knot, and then starts gnawing at it again, going.
He's got some
Sounds
sharp
like a
teeth.
lawnmower.
As you are gnawing at the rope, Vivian, you get closer and you get to Gorbo and Oberon.
Do we see her?
Yeah, you see her.
Okay.
Gorbo's still gnawing on it, just like raises his hand up and waves.
I'm just like, oh, Vivian, you made it here too. Did you you touch the crown? How'd you get in it?
Do I still have everything on me?
No, you do not have anything on you either. None of you have any of your stuff on.
We're all naked. All right.
You have your clothes.
Okay,
Just not
good.
your stuff.
Where'd it go? Where did it go? Did I get rid of it? Are we able to tell who this figure is?
Yeah, it's Magnus.
Is he still
Meow.
tied down?
Magnus
He
wakes
is,
up
his-
for a second and says that.
His eyes just glow blue like the
Uh,
Avatar, and he's like, hello.
His eyes are closed right now. He is tied to a rock that Gorbo is trying to gnaw off.
Is Gorbo getting anywhere with that, by the way?
I was waiting to see if Vivian was gonna do anything.
I think she's looking for
as
something.
You continue gnawing on the ropes.
I was
You
reading.
guys sort of see. What'd you say?
I said I was reading, but you can go ahead.
Oh, you were gonna do something?
No, it wouldn't work.
Okay. I mean, you can try whatever it is.
Eldritch Blast.
I shoot Magnus. Kaboom.
You can't. You don't have your stuff.
Eldritch Blast is just verbal.
Can you summon
Yeah,
the spell
don't you need a
casting
spell
But,
focus?
yeah.
No, not as a warlock. I don't think.
Oh.
I can let's double check that, but I just
know that you usually can't have spells with that one if we don't have any other stuff. I don't know about warlocks.
I'm also a sorcerer.
Oh, maybe I think yeah. Kind of sounds like I'm trying to kill myself. I'm not.
warlocks
Like, don't help me.
they need a pouch or focus to cast any spells with only material components. But only spells
Does
with
Eldritch
material components.
Blast have material components?
I don't think
No.
so.
No? Okay. Roll for it.
Yeah, it's just verbal somatic, so hand motions and speaking.
I guess I'm cutting the rope.
More like blasting the rope.
Did you roll? I more just want to
16.
see if you end up like shooting Gorbo in the face. Okay. I just pictured Gorbo with a hole in his face, but he's just still speaking
That's
somehow.
crazy.
That's insane.
Okay, yeah, with the 16, you managed to basically like burn, like laser eye the rope off of, like you just like laser eye the rope off, and the stone sinks to the ground. Um, and you guys sort of like you see like the scenery of the water sort of swirl with what looks to be images. You see a young dwarven boy standing frozen in the streets of Vargan's Roost. In
Fudge,
front of him is a towering mechanical prototype of a sentry. Its gears are grinding, and the figure is sort of like humming. You see his eyes sparkle with wonder as if he's, found his calling in life. As you cut off the rope, Magnus's body starts to drift slowly down. What do you do?
shit. I'm gonna use telekinetic movement because he's technically an object still. So, so I'm gonna pull him 30 feet up, and as I do that, I kind of like put him on my shoulder, like under the water, and I start swimming up to hopefully get to the top.
You
Is
put-
am I able to tell um does Magnus have any emotions right now?
Any contortions in his face?
I don't know, Magnus. Do you have any emotions right now? You also see what they see,
Yeah.
but you see it in your mind.
Me.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are these three
So-
here?
So like, I'm seeing myself plus those three.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm like a movie camera. Got it.
I've had this kind of dream before.
Yeah, I mean, probably the strongest emotion is he's terrified.
Vivian's getting so full right now.
Vivian's smiling right now.
You can
Alright,
Reluctantly, I
you can
cast
feel
calm
like an existential
emotions.
dread.
I cast calm
Alright.
emotion.
Okay. Before you do that, right before you do that, you guys see, as Vivian, as you're like looking to try and understand what Magnus's emotions are right now, you see like more sets of images swirling around you in the water as you slowly try and swim up, holding Magnus on your back. You see bodies strewn across the floor, people screaming in terror and in panic. As you see the same young dwarven boy, a slightly older, staring in terror as his invention that was meant to bring wonder and marvel instead brought death and destruction to his people. You see how terrified he looks before he turns and runs away. Vivian, what does your calm emotions look like when you cast it? Hello?
I didn't think about that. I think subconsciously Vivian would cast it as like arms wrapping around someone, but they feel comforting, almost like a hug.
Okay, like a spectral hug. Alright. You're like halfway up, sort of swimming up the ocean. You can sort of start to see light finally peeking through. And you see more images around you, glimpses of what appear to be red or pink crystal cliffs and the sound of a seaside. You see a sort of like a blurry, hazy image of a woman with shimmering blue wings and eyes that could captivate anyone. She seems to reach out. Her eyes are glistening with affection. As she kind of disappears, and instead you see a pair of hands, trembling, holding a ring, as the hands place down the ring on the table with a note that says, "I'm sorry." And the vision fades away.
Way to divorce someone.
What are you guys doing now? As you still have a little bit more to go to get to the surface.
I'm just gonna
I mean,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I would say Gorbo's still just
Gnawing at the rope.
swimming alongside. Yeah, Magnus is free, but he's still biting the rope. No. He's I would say he's just swimming like alongside Oberon and Vivian or whoever is around him trying to get to the surface.
As we're swimming, I'm just gonna go. When we're out of here, I think we all deserve a treat.
Gorbo's gonna like reach for some of the dirt in his pocket, but not finding it because he doesn't have anything.
Cast minor
And then
illusion.
he has like, you know.
You guys are killing
And then-
me. You guys are killing me.
Gorbo looks over at Oberon and goes,
I really need to fill up on dirt once we get out of here. Maybe we can all go to a little bar and have a drink, and then I can pick up some dirt right outside.
I think this place is like one big living organism. I bet it has some of the best fertile dirt known to man.
I think I had an organism once.
What?
With that, you see sort of the color of around you shift. Instead of the blue hues of the ocean, it kind of changes to golden almost. Like what a sunset would look like with golden and violet hues. You see a warm orange light inside a small forge. A young girl with earthen skin, blue and yellow glowing cracks across it. She has short red hair and she looks scared as she is holding a hammer. You see what you now recognize as Magnus.
The girl?
His face looks a lot softer than you've ever seen it
"Is this
before.
trans?"
He was an Earth
No,
genetic?
you see Magnus next to the girl, Corvo.
Okay.
You see Magnus next to the girl. With an expression much softer than you're used to seeing him. And he smiles as he carefully guides the girl, guides her hammer against the hot metal. And she smiles as she learns the trade. In a few moments, you kind of see her grow up very quickly. She looks older now, slightly older. Her eyes crinkling as she smiles brightly at Magnus, and the vision fades away. And you guys reach the top of the water. And
Is
as you
it-
pull Magnus out of the water. Oh, what? What'd you
Oh,
say?
I was gonna say, is it like, do we get that feeling of like being out of water, or is it like we felt like we weren't even in the water, but like we had the resistance of water?
You didn't feel like you had the resistance of water.
Okay. Okay, cool. We were swimming on air.
Just kind of
Hell
felt
yeah.
like we were floating.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like space almost. Cool.
Vivian,
Corvo's
you
gonna
feel the
rise.
water as you all reach the edge of the water and you get out of the water. Magnus, you wake up and you feel your lungs burning. And Vivian, your bubble pops and you feel the cold water against your skin.
I'm looking
And
at
there's a shore
Gorbo
nearby.
here in the water. I'm like, Gorbo, where'd they go? Is our bubble gonna pop?
Magnus like
Do we-
doesn't breathe for a second and then just starts coughing up a lot of water. What? He looks around at you guys, confused.
Vivian and Magnus, you can feel like everything in here feels real to you too. You can feel the coldness of the water splashing against you. You can feel the grains of sand against the shoreline. Um, but Oberon and Gorbo, as you guys come out of the water, um, you look down at your hands, Gorbo, and you see your figure sort of shimmering and flickering. And same with Oberon.
Gorbo's gonna look back at Oberon, just not really noticing like what's happening to him, but he goes,
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Magnus smile like he didn't. He always seems like he's just kind of like mad.
When we get out of here, maybe we'll ask about that Janazi friend of his.
really just keep kicking us while we're down, huh?
I look at it. Takes Magnus kind of like a second to regain any sense of where the fuck he is. He looks around at those two. You can tell something's off about them. Like, what's going? What is happening? I look at Vivian and notice that it's not happening to Vivian. It's kind of had a very concerned look on his face.
Are we able to see Oberon and Gorbo?
You guys are out of like the vision, the water vision. You guys are like back to normal, right?
No, we're
Yeah,
all
they're
above
on
the
you're
water.
on the shore. You're all above the water. You're like on the shore.
Oh,
line
we're
right now.
all still in his
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, you're in his
Gotcha,
mind,
gotcha,
but
gotcha,
you're
gotcha,
in the
gotcha.
shore.
I think this is the first time that Vivian shows any real emotion.
What does she do?
You can see that there's tears forming in her eyes as she's reaches out towards them.
Am I able to like drift towards them?
You can walk.
Oh, I'm just turning spectral. I'm not like drifting.
Yeah, you're just turning
Okay.
spectral.
Okay. As I come to the shore, I just kind of look at them, almost look at myself, and I'm just like something. Now I'm not the most clerical being, but I don't think I should be turning this way, and maybe we'll leave your dreamscape soon, Magnus. But if I don't make it out, well, you all were wonderful. And it was great to meet you all. Vivian, if I don't make it out, I'm sorry.
Gorbo's just gonna like try and grab everyone into a big hug because he just found out magic is real. He has no idea what's happening right now.
I think
You
Oberon
see
will
the
definitely
colors
embrace
sort of
the hug.
as you hug everyone. You pull everyone into a tight hug. You all sort of almost feel like feels like a warm hug around all of you. As you see more memories, this time of a young satyr, seemingly in their early 20s. You see him trying his hardest, studying to become a scholar, and you see a bright smile on his face as he gets his acceptance letter. And a few years later, you see him heading confidently on a trip with his friend. And all of a sudden you see his friend on the floor holding a crown, dead, and Oberon looking devastated. And as those memories fade, you see another one. Oberon, sort of having healed from the trauma of that event, just relaxing in his town of Tumblebrook, hosting events and having a great time. But deep down, you can see there's some sort of turmoil in him. He's scared of something. You see another memory of a happy Oberon. The day he got into the Order of Unevra. The day he finally felt like he could actually protect the people that he cared about. And the last memory you see is, you see Oberon, you see a gnome, a dwarf, and a vampire, a Dampier, all standing around an air genasi. You hear the sounds of the festival and the cheer of celebration, and the companions that Oberon over time had become close with. Oberon, you begin to sort of feel like you understand what's happening now. Gorbo, you still don't exactly know what's happening, but Oberon, you understand now that your time is near. You don't have that much time left.
I'll take like a half step back, and I'll look at Vivian and be like, if there's anything you want to say, keep my soul at rest. I think now's a good time.
God. Um, Vivian doesn't say anything, but there's a lot more tears now, and she runs up to Oberon and she hugs him.
Oberon will, as he embraces the hug, it almost feels like your hands are going through him. And I'll use my telepathy. And just in your head, Vivian, you hear, love you. And then he kind of,
No, you asshole. You asshole. You kind of, as he says those three words that deep down you've been wanting to hear for a long time, you reach out, but his form sort of shimmers and disappears as your arm reaches out into nothing. And as you guys turn to look at Gorbo, you feel a familiar touch on your shoulder. And when you turn around, you see your mother and your siblings all smiling at you.
Damn, now this is fucking me up.
Your mind goes through all of the memories you have of your family, the way you all trained together, the way you all got your weapons. That one day when you didn't come home and you came back to a burning building and your family missing, and you, to this day, you still don't know if they survived or not, and deep down it feels like it's your fault. And your mom reaches out to you.
Gorbo's just going to like almost jump at them all, give them a hug. And he has a look on his face that like Magnus or Vivian has never seen him have. To them, is it just like he's hugging the air right now?
No, they can see it too.
Okay. I feel like Gorbo would probably figure out what's going on by this point too.
Mm-hmm.
And then he looks back at Magnus and Vivian and he goes, "Oh, my life was never that good for much, but I'm really happy with everything I did with you guys." And then he just kind of slowly like falls to the floor and starts fading away more.
Gorbo, you feel the gentle embrace of your mother. A feeling you never thought you'd feel again. And as that warmth consumes you, you hear your mother and your siblings say, "It was never your fault, Gorbo. It was never your fault. And we were always watching you. And now it's time for you to join us. And now we can all be together, a happy family again." And Magnus and Vivian, you guys watch as Gorbo's form, along with the phantoms of his family, also dissipates, and you're left alone on the shore.
Magnus this whole time has kind of been like he's kind of stumbled to the shore and kind of almost collapsed on the shore, turning around to face everyone, not really sure how to process everything. He just kind of looked as this had all happened, seen Oberon and then Gorby disappear. Somehow, I guess, like subconsciously feeling that it's kind of his fault because he's recognized that they're in his mind, and he just sits there with a lot of tears streaming down his face. He wanted to say something to Gorbo, but just couldn't get it out. I think after a few moments, it all kind of like washes over him, and he kind of stumbles to his feet and runs a little bit further away from Vivian, and just like completely starts chucking it up. Plus a lot of water because he was drowning.
Vivian, what are you doing?
She doesn't have her headphones on. She's getting water.
Damn.
I was having a moment, okay?
Magnus is a few feet away from you, like both breaking down and throwing up water, I think.
And just throwing up.
Yeah.
Are we back in?
No, you're still on the beach in his mind.
And it's just us two?
Yep. Gorbo is faded away. Oberon is gone. It's just you and Magnus.
After a little bit, I stop throwing up and try and compose myself and turn around. I take a couple steps towards Vivian. And I'm like, I don't. What happened?
Vivian's kind of out of it. But now you can see that there's black tears running down her face.
Vivian, what happened? Please, why are we here? What's going on?
It's that fucking crown.
Just gonna do a history check, see if Magnus remembers. Oh, apparently he
Remember
does.
the crown?
I was doing it for my own sake.
Yeah.
We're still there? In the ruins? I don't remember anything. What did they do to the crown?
They were trying to save you. And then Vivian.
Magnus feeling like Vivian was about to say that, and then when she did, he starts tearing up again. But this time he looks pretty angry, and slowly starts to like pace around this shore.
Vivian steps away from him and kind of looks the other way because she knows that if she lets her emotions get the better of her, it wouldn't be pretty.
Moon, what's around us right now?
There is kind of like you're at like a shore at the edge of the forest, essentially. It's very dark. You see a full moon illuminating the water.
Magnus just continues to pace with very heavy footsteps, just shaking his head, but he can't. It looks like he's trying to control his emotions and try to control his tears, but he can't. He turns towards the forest. It looks like he's about to go walk that way, but then he just collapses to his knees.
Vivian, given everything that you've witnessed so far, you get the feeling that Magnus needs to calm down if you guys are going to get out of here.
What if Vivian doesn't want to leave?
Didn't think about that, did you, Moon? Checkmate, motherfucker.
Fuck you. Is that what Oberon would want? To have sacrificed his life.
God, is that you?
Vivian's looking out towards the
As a
ocean.
woman?
Gorbo and Oberon, I'm going to give you guys one last statement that you can say to these fools as godly wispy voices above.
I think me and Greg are both waiting for for the other to say something.
Greg first.
Okay. Just, I think Oberon would take the very book smarts route and would say, you almost just hear like seek further help and companionship. Um, if you need to get to the mountain pass, you two alone can't make it.
Hal, please pull something out your ass, because that ain't that.
Please.
That's a whole bunch of shit.
It's okay if you guys don't want to. I can handle it. I can handle it.
This is when Gorbo gets philosophical.
We are all dirt in
Honestly,
the end.
philosophical quotes coming from Gorbo would probably hit harder.
Yeah.
You hear Gorbo's voice, and he goes, "I'll miss you guys. Please go live your lives." And then that's all he says.
I think Vivian is angry, pissed.
Understandable.
Greg, make sure you lock your doors at night.
I'm sleeping on the couch
Yeah.
Straight
tonight.
in the doghouse.
Yeah, I was about to say, no, Greg's gonna be on the couch.
Greg's gonna be in the literal doghouse, because obviously we know that's where he sleeps.
And Vivian looks towards Magnus and thinks this is all his fault. It's all their fault. It's Gorbo's fault. It's Oberon's fault.
I'm glad I got some clarification there, 'cause I thought you said it was my fault.
It's mostly Magnus's fault.
Okay. Magnus is still just kind of on his knees, he's not really looking at anything. His kind of whole vision is blurry because of tears, and also just because he can't focus on anything. Did Vivian say that out loud?
I believe so.
No.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Magnus, he thinks about. He heard what Oberon said and ignored it, and then he kind of heard what Goblin said and thought about it. And after a little bit, he tries to, his tears start to dry up, and he actually thinks back to all the memories that now everyone has seen, and he finally gets up, kind of wiping his face of, I guess, tears, sand, whatever the fuck is on his face, and he walks over to Vivian, kind of sees that the state that she's in, and he just extends his hand. We need to get out of here.
Vivian, what do you do?
Doesn't move. She can't
What
move.
did you say?
She can't move.
I know you probably think I don't know what you're going through, but I do. I know it's hard, but I don't know where we are. Well, kind of do, but I don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. We have to leave, and I don't want to know what happens if I leave without you, because we're in my head, and it's not the best place to be. Trust me. So you, at the very least, we need to get out of here. What happens after, I don't know. We'll figure that out, but we have to get out of here. And he kind of like kneels down. I'm assuming she's on the floor. And he places like his hand on her shoulder. Please, we need to get out of here.
Vivian stands up. And follows Venus.
Is there anything around us that's like, I don't know, some kind of light, a door, something just like metaphorical, or is it something physical?
As you sort of strengthen your resolve to get out of here, and you hold on to Vivian, you feel a pull in the back of both of your minds as you're pulled back to reality. And the first thing you see is the doctor standing over both of you. And as your eyes adjust, you recognize that you're back in Sinlene. Oh, thank the forest! Oh my goodness! I thought you gave me quite the scare. I thought I lost both of you.
I kind
1
of
minute you were sitting and
I slowly sit up and I have to like adjust my eyes because they've already been closed for a while. What? I
thank
look at the
goodness you're awake.
person. Do I look around? Do I see the other two?
You guys do not see Oberon and Gorbo.
Okay.
You do see Vivian next to you though, also waking up.
Wait, where's Oberon?
Oh, calm down. Hold on. Let me check you out first. I need to make sure that nothing's wrong and that you're
No,
both
where
okay.
is he?
She's gonna like sort of put her hand on your shoulder, sort of stopping you from leaving. Just stay for 1 moment. Give me a moment. And I'll take you to see him. Taking your silence as sort of an answer, she's going to check both of you, check your vitals, make sure you're both okay. And after that, she's going to turn to you, Vivian. Listen, before I take you there, I need you to know we tried our absolute best. There was just nothing we could do. I'm afraid to say that your friends are dead.
hearing that Magnus tries to get out of the bed, but I'm assuming that he's like incredibly weak and struggles a lot and probably falls off the bed.
Where's the crown at?
We managed to put it somewhere where it's contained. I do suggest you take it as far away from here as possible, because whatever I just witnessed, I do not want to witness again in this town. And she's going to guide both you and Magnus. More so guiding Magnus because Vivian, you're able to walk a lot better. To a separate room, like a private room in the back, where you see two figures covered by sheets, one smaller and one taller.
When we were walking to wherever we were going, were there any windows?
Not necessarily, just a door at the front.
Magnus just kind of stands there. I'm assuming they'd give him some kind of stick or something to help us balance because he's very weak.
He's
He
helping you
kinda,
herself.
Okay, he just kind of when the door opens and we see, he knows what's in front of him. He doesn't move. He just stands there, just kind of frozen.
Right. Vivian?
Are they laying on the floor?
No. They're on like a table.
Vivian just stands over Oberon and pulls back the cloth.
As you pull back the cloth, you see a familiar face, except it's not as familiar. It's a lot more gaunt and slack.
I think Vivian's anger is not directed at Magnus anymore, but that crown and whoever made it.
Magnus, anything you'd like to do before?
He leaves.
Okay.
He kind of just turned around and he finds something to steady himself and he kind of like shrugs off the person helping him, and probably with a lot of difficulty, like attempts to get to the door that they would have come through.
Sir, I have to recommend that you stay for a little bit longer. You're not in any condition to be out and about right now.
Don't care.
Listen,
He
at least take this. And she's gonna hand you 2 potions of healing.
He grabs them and He doesn't really know where to put them right now because he didn't have anything on him. But he just, I think he'd turn around and grab them, and as he's walking away, he'd just put them on a bed and keep walking, just trying to get out of this place.
Okay. Vivian, the doctor sort of like puts a hand on your shoulder. It's time to say goodbye. You can't be here forever. We have to. Is there any specific way you'd like for me to prepare the funerals? Do you want to have a funeral?
What kind of question is that to ask right now?
I know it's not
Go.
the best of times.
Would Magnus have heard that as he's walking away?
It would be after you're walking away.
Did
You could
you
hear
say-
it, probably.
I feel like we would probably have been paying attention. He'd stop for a second and just say, "We have a plan. We'll do it our way." And they can keep walking.
Hey, I'm sorry for your loss. And she's gonna walk away and tend to her other patients.
Those words kind of feel hollow to Vivian. I think she's also pissed at the doctors.
Pissed at the doctor.
Yeah.
Okay. What time is it?
And then
Alright, do you want to take a short break now before we continue? Like an earlier short break?
I'm fine with whatever.
Or-
Yeah, but what's best?
yeah.
Okay.
Guess you
Give
don't
you
have to.
guys
You
some
don't have
time
to
to
answer the two.
recover. Yeah, I mean, what are they gonna do?
I
Okay.
hope you guys are happy.
Well, they look pretty happy going. Hold on. Let me just fix this real
Guys,
quick.
this is my first. This is my first time losing characters too. What the hell? I hate you, Greg.
That had me fucked up, dude.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Don't even talk about
Okay.
it.
Hold on. I thought I was gonna just. I'm drinking. I'm fucked up emotionally. I messaged me and was like, I think drinking was a bad idea. I'm gonna cry. I cried a lot.
I
Oh,
literally,
dude, I was too.
after I switched to Gorbo's turn, I turned to my right and Star was at the door, like just death staring me and sobbing, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta mute."
Look, you don't understand.
I got
Oh my
a
God.
perfect gift for this.
Dude,
This
the
is-
audacity for Oberon's last words to be "I love you." What's wrong with you, Greg?
You
What's wrong
Words,
with
dude.
you?
He
No,
ripped a page from a book he read after.
We ignore that. We ignore the second part. That didn't happen.
last words, and then he came up
Nah,
with
dude, that
some
was terrible.
stupid ass shit.
We ignore that. That didn't happen.
That didn't
His
happen.
last words were "I love you."
Dude, straight shit from a butt that was, man.
I thought
You gotta put out something
I had thought when
something legendary on
she
that.
I had thought when she said like whispers from like a godly thing that like it wasn't gonna be Oberon talking. I thought it was like whispers from another being like, "Get out of here."
Oh my
Bruh.
god! Why would I ask you to do that?
Because you said I can do it myself, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So she just
Guys,
wants to like,
Guys, check VC chat a second. This is This is Greg later. This is Greg after the session. Greg POV. That's star. Greg, that was
Yeah,
You
no,
don't
I thought I was like I should probably like break right now because the X is crazy. X is crazy, you guys. That's insane.
They're dead. You're gonna have to make a new one.
That's insane. You put an X over.
You don't understand
Pardon, I feel like
you
I've got
don't
to fix the one on everyone's
understand
face.
how much
Uh,
I've cried. This is the most I've cried for anything.
Ever?
Oh, I feel emotionless. I did not cry. I feel left out.
I didn't either. It's okay.
Yeah, Greg.
You and me,
that's-
Greg. Let's go.
You are emotionless. Moon's just emotionless because of the end.
Well, no, yeah.
Yeah.
fair.
That's I know that's the only reason. Because if you were in the situation, you you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Also, if I started crying while narrating, that would be kind of not immersion, you know.
I was able to kind of
think
I was able
it makes me
to
cry more.
I was able to stop crying and lock in
Lock
kind of
in.
it felt like very accurately to Magnus. Kind of glad about.
I was
Okay.
trying to
All I'm
lock
saying
in
is if,
whenever I
if
had
this
to
session
talk.
happened in real life and we were in person D&D, I'd be like
Oh, I would have
gone.
been fucked. Yeah.
If I was drinking, yeah. Thing is, if I
It
were,
would
if I
it would
wasn't
just look like
drinking, if I wasn't drinking this session, you'd have gone fucking nothing at me. It would have been
it would
it would have been dull as fuck from my point of view.
if this was in person, it would just be Greg sitting there with everyone around him crying.
No. Well, if I wasn't drinking, this would be me the entire session.
No, this would be
I
cryo.
was just sitting here like, how can I make this hurt more? How can I make this hurt more?
Okay.
This would be cryo.
You guys.
I mean,
Okay, this is my one chance to give you maximum emotional impact.
Fuck
the thing is, Magnus is like collapsed to his knees, crying, and then Vivian's turn, and Vivian goes, "It's all Magnus' fault."
It's
And
all
I'm like,
your
"What?"
fault.
Oh. I mean, I know.
Realistic though. I mean, she wasn't there for that session, so in her eyes, they were like, "We're gonna save Magnus," and then they killed themselves.
Like he's already gonna have survivor's guilt. But wow.
Magnus is always just going to hear go down, go down, go down, break it down.
See, Cryo, this is what happens when you make a character that has very little trauma to the session. I hope everyone is like all right now and like no one's crying.
Traumatized.
Cryo, I'm gonna need you to cue exactly the song that I want to play when that scene plays, and I'll tell you.
Can you send it to me? Send me the thing so I can queue it up.
Well, I don't know what song it is, but you know the song that played yesterday in the movie, like the first song?
Oh, I don't fucking. Oh my god.
You can find it, you're smart.
Yeah.
Around where we
Okay.
all live,
Oh.
you can surely find a song.
Oh, that was played in a movie.
But like cue it for when we have the
Yeah.
scene, you know?
I know. Wait.
Plotting. Crazy.
Why do I feel like that song is playing right now?
It's not.
Okay, thanks.
I think the music also really got me tripped up too.
That was some good music
It
for
was
that.
really good this session. It was really good.
Yeah, I hate being good at my
ego
job.
shot through the roof just now.
What just shot through the roof?
His
My
ego,
dick.
not like his. Well, yeah. What did you think I said, Greg?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
You thought I said wiener.
Yes, you guys. Vivian and Magnus, you two. It's been a couple of days. It's been like 2 days. And you've had a little bit of time to sort of process through the initial grief of losing your companions. And you haven't talked to each other much yet, but you've been working together and sort of Magnus has been busy for these past 2 days, and you've noticed him just constantly creating. Um, and he,
Yeah, he kind of
through
left
the
and
night.
just started. He went off into the woods, started cutting down trees that he was allowed
Yeah.
to, and would bring him back to probably outside the tavern that they were staying at, and just you couldn't quite tell what he was doing, but he was just working away. If you tried to talk to him or anything, he would barely acknowledge you.
And as you two are standing looking at Magnus's finished product, you see two coffins.
Fuck you.
I'd say that they're pretty personalized to each other. Like he wouldn't have covered Gorbo in dirt because he's not Gorbo, but he would have made it look like it's very in tune with nature. He possibly would have. I think he would have put a big carving of his axe on the front, on like the top of it. And on Oberon's, kind of like the corners are kind of reinforced metal. They kind of have the same. There's a lot of the same color of kind of clothing he was wearing. There was the symbol of the Order of Minerva on it. Yeah, I don't know. Probably some other stuff, but I can't think right now.
The doctors from earlier had offered to place the remains in the coffins for you. And in line with Simone tradition, and Duearic's tradition, they set both of the coffins on fire.
I think
And you see
Magnus would have also pushed for this because coincidentally it'd also be dwarf tradition.
Now, Cryo, now.
I said coincident.
No, I said now, Cryo, now.
Oh. I said no, not now. I think this is the right one. Or might want to turn it up. Maybe to like 30%.
I think Star's gonna kill me too after this. Okay. As you stand there, both of you, side by side, not really talking to each other or even looking at each other, because in this moment, all you can think about is how are you going to move on from this loss? It's not something you expected. It happened out of nowhere. No one ever thought that the journey would end at this point or even lead to this point like this. I mean, just the other day, you guys were all talking and laughing and imagining what your journey to Called Pass was going to be like and all the things you were going to do and see on the way. But now there's always going to be something missing. Something not exactly right. A part of your members that you are going to have to carry for the rest of your journey. And as they set the two coffins on fire, you see sort of smoke dwindling up. What is happening?
It's a song right now. It's only 12 minutes long. Go.
Okay. Anyways, you see smoke sort of dwindling up towards past the canopy above you, and like the sparks of the flames as you say farewell to your companions.
I turn to Vivian. Magnus has been able to kind of stay pretty composed the entire time. Says, would you like to say anything?
I think Vivian hasn't really spoken at all since then. I don't think she will hear either.
Okay, Magnus?
If Vivian's not saying anything, Magnus would walk up. Probably get it a bit too close to the fire, possibly out of some kind of way of self-harm. And he would kind of look at the fire, not saying anything for a moment, and be like, I don't really understand what happened. But I'm sorry. This wasn't supposed to happen. If I hadn't messed with something I didn't understand again, no one would have died. I know that you probably don't want me to blame myself, and you probably looking from wherever. Hey, maybe you can't even see me. Who knows? But I have some level of responsibility for this, and I will do everything I can to move on, but also not forget, I guess. It's complicated when someone dies. Well, when someone close to you dies. And then you walk away. Just kind of stepping away quite a bit from the whole event.
I think Vivian now would like to stand near the fire, almost embracing the heat. And then she just gets lost, looking into the flames. And she almost reaches out, and like before, when she first met her patron, she is fueled with revenge and is turning power hungry and will do anything to avenge these two. And I think while Vivian is lost in the flames, she wants to try and connect with her patron.
As you try and connect with your patron, you sense a connection, but you don't hear any words yet, but you know that you're connected. Whatever you're saying right now is reaching your patron.
And I think the anger and like thirst for revenge gets even greater.
You hear sort of a voice in your head as you feel your emotions being consumed by your rage, by your thirst for revenge. My dear child, take care, for this is not your path. Do not let this rage consume you.
Vivian closes her eyes and another tear falls down her cheek.
We still have much to be of use to give to each other. So continue on your path. And carry this loss in your heart. Let it fuel your journey, but do not let it bring you down to ashes.
Vivian,
And you feel the connection sort of begin to fade away.
Vivian kind of looks towards the sky and then walks away.
Okay. As the scene ends, the funeral ends, you find yourselves in a tavern with drinks in front of you.
That
In the
got a bit
corner there,
much.
what'd you say?
That's so much. That song got a bit much. I had to skip it.
Yeah. And the tavern is sort of much livelier of an atmosphere, with joyful music playing. um, and you see like a group of people gambling in the corner. And another group of people seemingly talking about some sort of studies passionately.
Fuck.
All right,
Everything
how
reminds me of him.
would you like to introduce your character?
I would love to.
Good luck.
Do we have a map?
Hold on.
Yeah, I
A
mean,
map?
we need photos of people.
Just drag your characters on screen, tokens
Give-
onto here.
Do you not have the full art images? I mean, I think everyone's seen it by now.
I do. I can
I think I
put
have
it
enough
into.
space for that.
Put it in
Usage,
put it in newly registered, and then name, I guess.
You can if you put it in your journal, like where you made your character token, you can display it. I think that's not what I meant to do.
Can't.
I don't think we can display stuff. We can. Which I guess works.
I remember there being a way to display images on the chat. Like I think if you send the chat the image link, it will send in the chat. I don't remember.
I mean, I can just send it in newly registered, and I feel like that'll probably be easiest.
Where's
Yeah,
where's
that
newly
works, that
registered?
works.
Oh, I see. Dude, your guy looks so cool.
He's just kind of sitting there gambling, and you see him slip a card into his pocket and pull out a different one to put into his hand. And then he slams the card on the table and goes, "Give me all your money." And then he snatches all of the coins on the table and then just walks away very, very proudly. He spots Magnus sitting there, and to himself he goes, "I didn't think I would see him again." And then he just kind of struts over and plops himself down right next to Magnus, and seeing everyone. The hell was that?
Don't worry about
Did
it.
somebody join? Oh, that was okay. And then sitting there, he sees both Magnus and Vivian. They're not looking too good. He looks at him and goes, What's wrong? Did somebody die or something?"
Magnus looks, turns to this guy. I feel like if looks could kill, it would be this look.
He turns his head away from me. Goes,
I gotta change it.
"Okay." Oh, I'll wait for the music is very intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Sorry, I was taking a piss.
Magnus, give me a history check.
Can we actually just not? Yeah. Can we just not? Can we just not?
No, give me a history check because I need to know something.
Okay. $16.
Okay, thank you. All right, continue.
Is that
Cool.
okay? Should we wait for the music to change so it's not like
It did change. I mean,
It is just
Okay,
still
what?
monumentous.
Is this tavern music? Where's my Irish
It's-
dick?
It's no. Well, I was fitting the vibe, not the tavern we're in, because we're still very somber. And so if we have
And it'd be
Irish
so much
music,
funnier to be. It'd be so much funnier to be
Moon?
somber to Irish dick music. It's immersive. It's immersive.
okay,
I'm kind of down for tavern music.
okay.
Immersion. Also, do you really want Star to be crying the entire session?
Yes, yes.
Crazy.
Hold on.
It's the only way I can get into character.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair. Okay, fine. Keep the somber music.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. There you go.
Well, after party.
Are
Roleplay.
we staying sad and somber then?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
You just have to
after
put
you
music
give
in
him,
your
like-
head.
Okay, I can do that. I can't do that. Greg definitely can't do that.
Do what? Hey, come on now.
but after seeing you like give him the craziest death stare he's ever seen, he looks at you and goes, "Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to see you again."
He's kind of this whole time been pretty intently staring at you, trying to make you move on. And as you say that, his look goes from death stare to death stare plus confusion. And he's like,
Oops.
Look, I don't know who you are, but now is not the time. Please, just, just please, not now.
You don't remember me? I must have you mistaken with someone else. You never, but never mind, never mind. He holds out his hand for a little handshake and goes, Victor Dane, it's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Please, just if you're staying around, maybe some other time. Just not today. I turn to Vivian to see how she's doing.
She's kind of just in her own space.
Look, I just appreciate if you just left us alone for a little bit of time.
Well, can I at least buy you a drink?
Sorry, everyone just went black.
That's crazy. Who did that?
Don't worry about it.
Wow, completely ruined the mood. What was it? He looks at him, looks down, and he isn't sure what to do right now. He kind of clenches his fist, not in like, less in like I'm gonna punch this guy, more of like I need to control my anger because I don't want to punch this guy.
What about 2 drinks?
If you're gonna buy me a drink, just sit down and shut the fuck up.
Oh, feeling a little spicy, huh? He's gonna raise up his hand and yell, "Bartender, please. What do you drink, Magnus? I mean, what do you drink? I overheard your name somewhere else. I must, just
Magnus is instantly going to try and grab his throat.
Oh, this is going great.
All right. He's just getting payback for how you treated
Do
Idris.
you want me to roll an unarmed strike?
Yes.
Okay. That's a nat 20 for a 25.
Damn, you grab him, bro.
I instantly I instantly lunge at Victor and grab his throat. And
Christ, I'm at 12 health already.
I haven't done any damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought that was damage. I was like, holy shit.
No, at most my unarmed strike does 3 damage, but I don't.
Okay.
I haven't. Yeah, no, I haven't done any damage. I just kind of lunge at you and grab your throat, and would he count as grappled now, Moon?
I guess if you're holding him.
Okay, I am going to like pull him away from Vivian, away from the table. Who the fuck are you? Now is not the day to fuck with me.
I can see that emotions are a little tense right now. Can you please let go of me?
Who the fuck are you?
I promise I'm only here to help. I knew you a long time ago, but you must have forgotten me.
I don't let go. I just keep looking at him.
I'm going to try to just like give him a little smack in the like a little punch in the stomach to see if he lets go.
Do you let go?
Does he hit me?
I rolled.
If he was trying to hit me, I'd
Yeah,
try
you
and
rolled.
catch it. Well, yeah, 17 is more than my AC. Okay, so I grabbed this guy's throat. This guy's now trying to fight me. This is gonna be interesting.
The bartender is
Um,
gonna like smack down like a mug onto the counter. Is everything good here, or do I need to call security?
No, everything's perfectly fine. Everything's fine. I promise.
We've been here for a couple of days. Again, I don't know this guy. I don't know how long he's been here. Is he talking to one of us more than the other, or is he talking to us
What do you
both
mean?
equally? Like if
Talking
you
to you both.
well, okay, because I was like, usually sometimes when a bartender says that, they might know one of them, so he might be talking to that person. Like, is everything okay? Okay, so he knows us equally or not, or like he doesn't know either of us. Okay. I knowing that him saying that I don't want to get in a lot of trouble, he lets go. But he has like a very defensive stance. Tell me who you want right
Jesus,
fucking now, or we're
for
gonna
such
go
a little
outside.
guy, you have a crazy grip.
As soon as he's a little guy, my already very pissed off face drops even further.
Okay, listen. Let's go sit at the bar. I will talk to you. I will tell you who I am, but I don't know if you want to remember or not.
You have about 5 seconds to get the fuck out of my face so I can go and consult my friend who possibly they they lost someone. Get the fuck out of here.
Listen. I found you drowning one day. I pulled you out of the water. That's all. That's how I know you. I thought you would remember me, but you've forgotten.
As he said that, Magnus is like he's like his defensive position kind of drops a little bit, but then he looking at him, it looks like he's malfunctioning. He doesn't know what to do. He's like clenching his fist, unclenching his fist, like kind of like bigging himself up and then like retreating.
What, like he just like walks back to the bar?
No, like as in like his body
Oh,
language.
Okay.
Yeah, like looking at him, he malfunctions.
Listen, I'm sorry I walked up on you like that, but I thought you would remember me, and I'm sorry for punching you as well, but you were choking me. Let's go sit at the bar. We can talk. It's good to see you again.
He's gonna like try and kind of lead Magnus back over.
Magnus just goes with him because he kind of doesn't know what to do.
Vivian, where are you sitting? Are you sitting at the bar? Hello?
I think Vivian's just gonna stay in her original spot.
Where is she
Okay,
sitting?
who
In
just
the
put
table?
these motherfucker dead on there? That's insane.
Probably Cryo.
Not me. Victor's not dead. What do you mean?
I think she would like to sit somewhere in a corner, secluded maybe.
Okay.
People watching.
think
and Magnus and Victor are going up to the bar, correct?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm being led to.
I'm leading him up to the bar, just back to
Alright.
where we were originally sitting.
I give like a glance over to Vivian to make sure that she's like okay-ish.
Guess you'll never know.
Yeah.
Vivian, you said you're like people watching, sort of like in the corner, just sort of.
Yeah.
I think. God, this music's loud. Sorry. Quit getting louder. Jesus Christ. So, at a table, you see these sets of scholars, sort of like in simple robes and other that nature, but one that almost seems to stick out to you, almost just because of like how they're ordained. You see this sort of like not quite a hunchback, but they are very slouched forward in their chair over papers. They have this set of like multifocal magnifying glass sort of like goggles like on their forehead ish, with a crown wreath, a wraith. What's it called? Wreath.
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 Um, of multicolored leaves, sort of just dangled over their head. This one little piece of straw wheat seems to always be like in between their mouth. He's got this shield that's a circular shield with like these this beautiful like metalwork ordained on it, with this little tropical frog that's sitting on it while it's strapped on his back. And he see behind him, he's holding this staff with like a bison's skull attached to it, with then like some fur dappled behind it as a banner behind him as it's like sort of sitting slack because there's no wind. He's wearing like deep purple robes, and as he's sort of talking to people, he kind of, you see like he was watching over like towards the commotion that was happening back there between some dwarf that just grabbed this guy by the throat. That you see he recognizes the other mysterious figure that had walked over there for a second, like sort of not knowing him, but just crazy, by the way. Noticing him for a second, but doesn't really know him too well. But he sort of just watches them walk towards the bar, and he goes, "I'll be right back. Hold on."
Celtics?
No. No.
It was
I
Victor, right?
yeah. Oh, I know that is anywhere.
We passed each other once over in we arrived around the same time. It's Oko.
You know, have I ever told you? You sound very scary.
I get that, but you get used to it in time.
Sit down here, my scaly friend.
Always great to see you, bud.
Bartender, can I get one more drink over
Give me
here?
the French voice back. Give me the French voice back.
Do that like fucking growly
French.
voice with the French accent.
I can't. This is impossible.
Playing French voice is a better alternative. And that's coming from me.
Dude, I was so locked in, so serious, and I lost it the moment you started
Wasn't
speaking.
expecting.
Oh
Okay,
my god,
okay.
Greg, please.
I'm glad I'm not here every week for that.
Holy shit!
No, but I'm
no,
about to join you.
we're hearing it for the first
Change your
time.
voice, I beg. Holy.
It's not that bad.
I'll just
Finds it hot.
take some
That's
water.
why.
I don't drink.
Yeah. I'm shocked that you drink water. Your throat sounds very dry.
I drink a lot of water. Actually, it's just kind of always like this.
Really?
You see, as I know, like I'm kind of
I-
doing it, but it is every time he breathes, there is like a clicking in the back of his throat.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
It's like I had to pick up, but
I'm gonna.
The voice without whatever the heck you're doing is fine, but oh my god.
what this? You don't like the?
No, it makes me want to throw up.
Greg, you
I'm
sound
just
like
saying
you're
that
infected.
I don't know how to explain it, but somehow it makes me more drunk.
He's gonna look at you, Magnus. He's go.
Oh, no.
I like your goggles. Are you
Why did you say it like that?
I thought you said I like your cock.
What the hell?
What?
Did
Cock?
you pause?
Do you
Holy
study something?
Stop it. Stop it. I'm throwing my headphones off. It's in my ears.
Greg, I'm gonna be so for real. It can't continue.
Oh come on!
It can't.
The voice is fine apart from like the hissy
It's just,
growl.
yeah,
The
that.
The voice is still. I mean, I prefer something different, but the voice, I did the fucking Darth Vader.
Fine, I talk like this. My voice is a
If it
venturing.
came without the Darth Vader, I'd prefer it.
Which one?
I mean, personally, I prefer something normal, but you know, the
First
first one
one
with
without-
Darth Vader would better.
Fine. Wait, hold on. Okay, fine. I figured. I found it. I found it.
To find it.
I just. It's like a sleeper agent thing. I just have to go one time and then I can find it.
But Magnus isn't. He's not looked at you. He's just. His head is like not fully down, looking at just the bar, but like looking. He's looking past the bar. Just sat down, not really knowing what to do or what to think, so he just ignores you.
Tough crowd.
I'm I'm imagining like Magnus on my left side, and what did you say? You said his name is Oko.
Yeah, Oko.
Yeah. He's on my right side, and Victor kind of leans back and goes, Magnus, this is Oko. Oko, this is Magnus.
Good to meet ya.
Victor's gonna lean over to Magnus and whisper in his ear. He can be a little strange, but he's a good guy, I promise.
I have really good hearing.
Okay, well, I'll just say it normally then. He's a strange guy, but he's good. He's
Thank
fun to be
you.
around.
After all of that happens, whatever the fuck just happens, Magnus is gonna kind of suddenly snap out of it. Just kind of, he's gonna swivel on his chair, on presumably he's out of stool. He's gonna hop off of it and beeline towards Vivian, ignoring the fact that those two new people just sat next to him. And walk over to Vivian and go, I need to talk to you, please follow me. And he just starts walking out of the tavern.
Anyways,
That was a little strange.
yeah, that was interesting.
Is Star here? Because Star's muted.
She's just not coming back. She's using the restroom.
So I'm gonna have to repeat that. Okay, can
Yeah.
you just rewind time?
Got it.
Yep. Okay.
Go over there.
Greg, I'm gonna kill you if you make that voice again. ever. Stop. No, it just makes me. Dude, every time you do that, I can picture it in my head. I hate it.
I'm just
You know what voice you
vibrating.
should
I'm
give
just
him?
I'm just vibrating my
You
voice
know what
box.
voice you should give him? You should
Okay,
give
stop
him
that.
Lucas'
Okay.
voice.
Vibrating my larynx.
We can continue now. Okay, So after what else Victor said in my head, I can't remember at this point. Magnus spins on his stool and immediately beelines towards Vivian, sat by themselves, people watching, and walks kind of past them, stops, and says, "I need to talk to you." And then he leaves the tavern.
I feel like that just happened. That was felt like deja vu.
Yeah,
Wait, you're about to say that was really weird, right?
There. Oh.
Let's speak.
Vivian has been watching them and slowly sipping on her red wine, and then she just chugs it. And then, I guess, follows after Magnus.
It's
That
like
one
giving
can
me
drink.
deja vu.
Magnus leaves, letting the door basically hit himself on the way out, and he kind of walks off a little bit from the tavern, standing kind of out in the open, waiting, hoping that Vivian follows him.
I,
So I guess you approach him.
yeah, I did not expect you to actually know anyone.
Look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Magnus is okay. Question: would Vivian know what an anxiety attack looks like?
She probably fed off one.
If Vivian knows what an anxiety attack looks like, Magnus is having one. Magnus is like very heavily breathing. His hands are shaking. I don't know what to do. I don't know who these people are. I don't know how to deal with this. This wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know what to do.
Are they people from your past?
I don't know. He says he knows me, but he said he talked about something that I don't know. I don't want to know. I shouldn't know.
Maybe you should just take a walk.
Okay, I feel bad asking. Can you talk to them? Because I don't know if I can. I don't even know who the other guy is. Magnus.
Yeah, I can probably get something out of them.
Magnus thinks about the time in Corvallis and thinking about what Victor says. And then he thinks about his time in Duearic and dealing with the people he dealt in Duearic who were lizard folk. And is even further, he just continues to go further and further into an anxiety attack. Magnus throws up.
Oh, I think. Oh. Vivian casts calm emotions.
Because Magnus.
You feel spectral hands wrap around
because
you.
Magnus is throwing up, and I don't know, I close my eyes when I'm throwing up because I don't want to look at it. Magnus just thinks Vivian is hugging him, and he doesn't quite know how to react. But then he's just, okay, I'm gonna go for a walk. I don't know what to do. Thank you. And he just kind of recovering from throwing up, just on the side of the road. He then starts to walk off.
Steps back away from him. She kind of gags a little bit and then turns the other way.
Does she go back inside to deal with these two?
Yeah, she directly beelines towards them.
So I was thinking, right, with these trees that I'm studying, I think over here in Sindonay, they're almost some sort of one large organism that we sort of come to that realization. But how do they all connect? That there's mushroom colonies that are sort of almost like this, but these are trees, they're not mushrooms. This place is I don't know how to describe this. The Sylvan Glade, and that's like an oil pine forest, oaks, and but it's I've heard I've heard like the trees are alive there, but not alive as in like living organism alive, as in like crystal life. But I'm not going over there. I don't want to die to a tree, so I'm sitting over here in Sindonay, right? And how do these trees? Do you see you? Hey, Victor,
Comes up.
Victor.
Vivian comes up and sits beside them, kind of eavesdropping, not acting interested in them.
The entire time you were on your little tree rant, Victor was sitting there, just eyes wide, like open mouth smile, nodding his head. And he goes, I, I, I don't know what any of that meant, but I like you. I do.
You know, I like you too. You've got the coolest looking clothing. Anyone ever told you that?
I have not. No, no one has ever told me that. But I really like your frog. I really like your little guy. May
He's
I
God.
make a
He's
pet?
yes. Just don't let him lick you. If he tries to lick you, he's actually a monster from another universe, and if he licks you, he might eat you and bring you into that universe. So don't let him lick you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, he's just a frog.
Are you on something?
I like these trees, and they're making me happy.
Okay. Okay. Victor turns around and just notices that somebody's sitting there that wasn't before, and he goes, "Oh, hello. My name is Victor. What's your name?"
Vivian kind of looks straight forward, not at them, and just says, "You guys are very strange."
Well, hello. You
I
guys are
get that a
very
lot.
strange. I'm
I
Oko the shepherd.
Anyway, as I was saying, I get that a lot. I'm sure this guy does as well. And
You're
he
the
just like
first.
point. Really? That's shocking. Anyway, I saw you walk out with Magnus over there. What are you guys doing here?
Uh, Vivian crosses her legs and bends a stool towards them and swirls the drink that she has. I
You
think
give off a very menacing vibe.
I really like your outfit. It's very it's very pretty, very fancy.
thanks.
You're being weird, Ogo.
I like good fabric clothing.
Oh, understandable. Anyway, what were you saying again?
Um, how? Where did you guys even come from?
Well, I just kind of travel around. I've been here for a few days now. I was over there gambling whenever I saw Magnus, and I went, "Oh, Magnus!" And then I came up here, and then he started choking me, and then I talked to him. Well, I tried to talk to him, but he was choking me. But then we came over here and sat back down. But then he left, and I saw you walk out with him, and I went, I wonder what those two up to.
I'm from Ajapuram.
I don't know what he just said.
Well, the last few days have been traumatic, to say the least, so consider yourself lucky that was just his mild temperament.
You are a mysterious one. I like that.
How do you two know each other? How do you?
Oh well,
No,
I
Magnus.
was I'm
I
just
He didn't seem the one to me to have a lot of friends.
that that's on I agree with that. Well I know my scaly reptilian friend over here because we ran into each other once or twice while I was traveling. I don't know him well. I just know his name and that he studies trees and that he doesn't really never he doesn't stop talking about them. But I know Magnus because I pulled him out of water when he was drowning one day, but I guess he just kind of blocked it out.
Yeah,
This was many years ago. Like I can't count. I don't know.
it's
I can count. I don't know the exact number of years. I promise I can count.
Yeah, I was
is
worried there for a second.
what's his face telling the truth?
You can roll insight.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Do I answer that?
Well,
I assume so.
you are
well,
inciting a
she's just checking
PC,
to
so
see if you're.
Roll
Huh?
persuasion.
Yeah, roll persuasion.
You're so right.
persuasion or deception depends on how
Like I
you're
said, roll
I'm-
taking.
persuasion.
That is a 25.
Well, she got a nat 20, which overrides.
Yeah.
Well, he did get a 25, which is a higher number.
But natural 20 just beats
Yeah,
all
but
numbers.
it
If he
doesn't
got-
make
does
any
If he got a
override.
natural 20 for a
It's
25,
it's up to the
then it'd
DM.
be
I
like,
know if I was in the situation, I'd give it a howl. But it's up to me.
It doesn't matter to me.
yeah. Either way,
I
they're
mean,
gonna
he's
get the
telling
truth.
the truth. She can tell that he's telling the truth.
Fair.
And am I also able to read the lizard man?
What
It's-
about me?
It's just static.
Yeah, what do you want to know about?
Oh, he seems kind of out of it. Never mind.
you see, if he's not part of this conversation, he is nose deep in a book, and it's just like rough sketches of like these trees interconnecting, and there's like a helix of like what the tree like DNA quote unquote is, and how it's like binded together, and there's like scraps of bark that have been like imprinted on the paper itself.
Now, how long have you two known each other?
No is a that's like a term as in like over a long span of time for me. So like few days, couple days.
Are you traveling
I-
together?
No, We've ran into
No,
each
we
other
just happened
traveling,
to-
but
Yes. I just happened to see him again here. Well, he kind of walked up to the stall next to me, and I heard hissing, and I went, "Well, I know who that has to be."
yeah, I'm trying to keep it down. It's actually really hard to not do it, but you're what was his name? The one with the cool goggles.
Oh, that was Magnus.
That was Magnus. Okay, you were talking about him. I was like, who's Magnus? Oh, you introduced him to me. Duh. He seemed to make a very foul face from my uncontrollable taking of my mouth, so I'm trying to keep it down.
How um how often do I see other scaled people?
You haven't really seen that many lizard folk in Udaris. But or Silver. I mean, you've seen Dragonborn in Silver. But I think Sindane is probably one of the first places where you've seen a good amount of lizard folk on the streets.
How noticeable are your skills, Vivian? Like, are they like show offy, or are they sort of like more like hidden within your features?
They're kind of subtle, but they do kind of shimmer every once in a while. And she does have like amphibious like ears
True.
and slitted eyes.
I think with a passive perception of 14 and passive insight of 17, I would sort of clock in and be like, oh, you're like a half me.
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, I'm humanoid, but I'm like full lizard. You're like more human than lizard, but lizard-esque features. Have I seen you and Ty over in Ajapuram?
Yes, you have. It's the capital city, and
Yeah.
the current ruling dynasty is Yuan-Ti. There's a lot of Yuan-Tinas around.
You, maybe we just never saw each other there. I'm not that old. But are you from Ajapuram? I see a lot of Yuan Tai there.
I am not. Though that might have been the place my family was from, but the name's Vivian, daughter of the House of Vander in Udaris.
Do I know the Vander house, or was that name not very, like, high up there in Ajapuram? Like, did they only make a name for themselves over in Udaris, or is their name, like, widespread? Moon?
Sorry.
Is
Sorry, blame me.
is the is the Vander last name only a name that like has meaning in Udaris, or is that a name that also has meaning like in Ajapuram and other things and whatnot?
It only has meaning in Udaris because it's a name of a council.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's the name of a family.
Okay.
A noble.
It's a great last name. I'm more of like a farmer's child, so my last name is just my occupation. Oko the shepherd.
Shepherd's your last name.
Yeah, I put the, so it's more of like a title. I don't know, but technically Oko shepherd.
So your middle name is the.
No, I don't have a middle name. Lizard folk don't have middle names. There you go,
Is
man.
your last
You're welcome.
name-
What?
And who are you?
Who are you?
Wait,
Greg,
me?
fuck you.
Sorry. All I can think of is Skyrim.
Yeah, I know where I'm from. Fuck you. I was like, Hadvar?
Well, I can't wait for the day that I make a campaign and it starts with, you're finally awake.
Oh my god, I watched a fucking TikTok of exactly that guy. Like of exactly that intro.
Did you?
Someone like yeah, they put the intro of their campaign as the Skyrim intro and see how long it takes for them to realize.
Oh, I've watched that.
You should have used each other. That's Greg.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Magnus for a moment. Magnus, what are you
Can
doing?
we take a second? Need a piss. Sorry.
Go back to them. Go back. Go back.
No, piss yourself.
Sorry,
Vivian.
I'm gonna piss a lot.
I
We're
mean,
not
Vivian
handing
looks-
out-
I think Vivian was about to say something anyway.
Yeah.
I don't
Vivian
know.
looks up and down at I don't even know his name. And I was like,
Victor.
well, yeah, you're the only other one.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah. Before she said, "And who are you?"
Oh,
And then
okay.
I said, "Who, me?"
Oh,
And then she said, "I'm." Oh, little condescending there. I'm Victor Dane. I'm from Corvallis. Uh, this, what else do you want to know?
Do either of these places sound familiar to me?
Um, you've probably give me a history.
Thing. You're only from 100 feet away.
16.
Is that 3?
You
16?
do. Corvallis does sound familiar to you. You remember? I mean, your family. They collect a lot of things, right? They're collectors and they sell things. And
Yeah.
you remember they used to receive shipments from Corvallis to Port Roon.
Oh, it's one of the bigger cities.
Yes, it is one of the bigger cities.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that city before.
Greg, you're gonna have to type that in. I have no fucking clue how to pronounce it or say
Pronounce what?
it.
Ajapuram.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, cool.
Ajapuram?
Yeah,
Thank you.
that one.
Thank you. I just forgot. I don't know if I paid attention or what.
I don't even
you were
see that
pissing.
one here.
It's on the bottom, right?
Oh, I
No,
see,
it was
I
before
see, I
that.
see.
It was before I was pissing.
But Fabian, you remember that from what you remember about Corvallis, every time you'd ask to accompany your parents or your grandparents on whenever they went to Corvallis, they'd never take you with them because they said it was too dangerous.
Right. Well, you guys have any other secrets to spill?
If you want to learn the
My
secrets
favorite
of
color
the
is purple.
trees, I can. I can't really speak to the trees. I can talk to wild animals, though. It's kind of cool. Oh,
Okay.
here's my friend, and I show the tropical frog. He says hello.
The frog actually talks.
No, no, no. It makes like a little like ribbit sound, and I translate for it.
You can speak frog? Okay.
I can understand. You're not even here. What? I feel like he's talking to me.
Did you like speak piss or something? What the hell?
What? I piss fast.
Well,
can't
He's
at
a
confirm.
least,
fast pisser.
at least you guys
I'm not the
are
Usain Bolt with pissing.
somewhat entertaining.
Entertaining. Thank you.
I wait, I appreciate that. By Oko, by the way, what is your frog's name?
You didn't give it a name, did you?
Shut up.
You are a bad owner.
No, wait. No, it's not like that. It's just he hasn't told me his name yet.
Motherfucker called
Is
Froggy.
that frog's not even his pet frog? He literally just picked it up from the street.
Motherfucker gonna call it Froggy the Frog.
He'll tell me his name. It feels wrong to name something alive.
Well, have you asked him for his name?
He'll give it to me when he's ready.
What the hell do you name them?
Okay, but maybe he's waiting for you to ask.
Maybe he is. I'll ask him tonight.
Okay. Anyway, Vivian, what are you and Magnus doing here? What are you here for?
The long story.
Great.
You skipped this song.
It felt fitting. But I guess maybe not this song. You know, everything became suddenly very unserious. So I was like, I'll throw on some Tamil music.
It's just
I'll throw on some
the
real
moment
music.
I
when we-
heard
Yeah,
the moment I heard the word.
lyrics kind of throw it out. I wasn't expecting the first song to have lyrics in it. Once we go back to Magnus, I'll throw on some proper music.
Honestly, I don't even remember why we're here. And then Vivian takes an even larger chug of her drink.
You know,
What's she drinking?
Red wine, of course.
The clumpy blood.
Sorry,
that
my
Gorbo
bad.
gave her.
If you were listening earlier, chill.
Okay, to be fair,
she's
I did know that she was drinking red wine, but I thought maybe she picked up something else instead.
she's too fancy.
No, it's
Say,
okay.
if you don't know really what you're doing here, we could use some more help on studying these trees.
That over there, and there's like a group of like 4 nerdy ass fucking scholars, like cross-referencing their papers. I'm like, those guys. You think I'm smart? You think I'm smart, Victor? Those guys. Wow.
I think you are one of the smartest people I've ever met.
I think your brain would
Sure.
explode if you walked over to those guys and listened to their conversation.
What are you
I'm
studying?
sure it would.
We're studying these trees up here in Sindonay. They're only like in this region, right, Moon?
It's one tree. It's a banyan tree. a
That's
giant
you. Well,
banyan tree.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So
You
it
you
is
mentioned the name
very
of the
specific.
tree, and I'm sorry, I don't think any of us wrote it down.
They're near?
I don't think Moon ever said the name of the tree.
Yeah, I never said the name of the
I
tree.
could have
Never asked.
swore you did. What was the name of the tree, Moon?
From what I remember, I
No.
don't think Moon ever did.
No, you know what? I was thinking of those weird creatures. We did write down the weird creatures' names.
I mean, since you do research the tree, you would know its name.
Yes, I would, and its name is
They're near.
Moon. You're gonna have to hype that out. You all you're saying is Ernir. You're just saying
Yeah, I got
Ernir.
you. I got you. I got you.
You're like
Ernir.
Ernir.
I think I got you. Yeah.
It's in the Sindonay section.
Yeah, I'm just struggling to fucking find it.
Cue trivia
Yeah,
music.
I got it. I got it. What the fuck? There we go.
It's in government. Why is it
Yeah, I
in
got it. I
government?
got it. I got it. There it is.
Okay.
It's not. It's
What?
in history. as well.
Thurner?
Thurner?
I
Thurner?
see it.
Thurner.
It's awesome.
Thurnir?
Therinir.
Therinir. Therinir? Therinir?
Yes.
We are. I keep messing up. I'm so used to saying trees as in plural, but technically speaking, it is a tree. The Thurnir.
I was just trying to. I was trying to sound it out in words, but I was like, I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to put down like the first syllable.
Yeah, we're trying to study how it came to be this one huge living organism instead of multiple. Like how many other tree species are. This music was really going good. Hey, where'd your friend go?
All right, now we can pan back to Magnus.
Yep. Hold on.
What a segue, dude.
I'm nothing if not a segue, dude.
Well,
Can
now
you
I'm
be
just
okay. The mechanical machine with 2 wheels?
Yeah, I was about to say, well, now I'm just imagining someone riding you, but that was awful wording.
What? Right, as the mood cuts from the happy tavern to the dark forest, we see Magnus.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just setting up a joke. There we go. Magnus has kind of mostly had his head down this entire time, walking towards. Oh fuck! Mostly walking towards. Like he was leaving kind of the confines of the town. Hands still very much shaking. Shut up! I'm gonna close BC chat.
Oh my god! What?
Walking, he was. Hold on, give me a second. I need to look in. I've had to close Discord because
I can't show his face anymore.
Okay, Magnus was very solemnly walking, head down, hands shaking. He tried to like put them in his pockets, but his hands are shaking so much that it really doesn't help. And he's muttering to himself. Anyone walking past or anything, even he's muttering so kind of quietly that you can't even tell what he's saying. And he walks off to the forest. He walks out of the bounds of the city, and he just kind of he stands there for a moment, surrounded by nothing but nature. He can very faintly hear the bustle of the city behind him, but he can mostly still hear he can mostly just hear like animals moving. He probably can't hear many birds chirping because they're confused and because it's nighttime, so they're trying to sleep, but it's always nighttime. And he kind of just takes it all in for a moment, thinking about he. It feels like he kind of sifts through his memories, trying to think about his time in Corvallis. But no matter how much he tries, he can't remember what happened after he was kidnapped. He remembers being taken. He remembers being on the boat, but he can't really. It's very hazy at anything after that. And he's thinking, is who is this person telling the truth? And his mind is just spiraling. He feels like he's about to throw up again after this kind of like it in his mind he's getting quite sick of it because it's moment after moment after moment of non-stop just anguish and pain, but he manages to not throw up this time. But he looks down at his fists, weirdly looking at them in a way he doesn't normally look at them, because usually they're bloodied or broken or bruised. And I think almost subconsciously he doesn't actually speak to his little pet spider Nitro, but he doesn't recognize that he did, and he summons his armor up, and he just starts wailing at a tree, crying, screaming, not being able to hold any emotions back and letting it all out on the tree, to the point where he's lost. He's put big craters in the tree. The tree's fucked up. If I feel like as he keeps going, there's a possibility that he might punch the tree in half. He does that for a while, letting all of his anger out, all of his other emotions out.
Let us shift back to the other three.
I can feel the tree. It's being hurt. Thurnir,
I'm gonna
I
kill
feel you.
Say,
What are you talking about?
do you guys have
Hold on,
any?
just to clear up, Moon. I gotta ask: would he have been gone? How far out is the tree?
He fucked
How
up the
far
tree.
out is the tree?
The tree, Thurinir. How far out does it go?
Therinir goes out pretty far. You'd still be within.
Okay, just checking. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I didn't actually feel I'm just playing.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
knew,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I wanted
yeah,
to make
yeah.
sure for myself.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that fact.
Vivian pulls some cards out of her bag And do you guys have any extra coins?
Why?
I'm gonna hand her all of the coins that I was able to con
Are we
out of the people that I. Yeah. Oh, are we gambling right now? I don't think we're gambling.
What's
Oh.
happening? I'm so confused.
Would you
I'm
like
lost.
I think
for me to tell you your future?
Oh, I see what she's doing.
my future. Sure. Why not? Do I have to pay you for this?
That's why I asked.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out. Well, how many coins? What do you need?
You can start out with one. And then if you feel like you want to hear more, more.
Okay, this isn't gonna be a thing where I hand you a coin and then you're like, oh, I'm going to kill you. That's not what this is gonna be, right?
No.
Okay. Oh,
Not
sure.
unless the cards tell me to, obviously. Then I would.
You're a creepy
I'm just,
one.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna pull like a coin out of my pocket and just put it right onto the table. All right, what do I have in store for me?
Let me see. Oh. What class is Victor?
Sorcerer.
Let me see. Oh, how fitting. There is a sword piercing through a crown.
What? Why is that fitting? What does that mean?
Let me see. It's saying that you will have a new perspective. Almost a motivation to start something new. Like a journey.
That sounds very interesting. But you should do Oko. Do Oko now. I'm gonna put another coin on the table. You can tell that he's like sitting there excited about what it's gonna be.
Before you pull Oko's card,
So are you actually like? Are
Yeah.
you actually playing? Oh,
Yeah.
You should turn your camera on.
No.
You should turn your camera on. You gotta show us the card.
you
I'll take a
see
picture.
you see before you pull Oko's card, he clicks his tongue and he goes, "Not one for cards of fate."
Oh, come on. It's just a little fun.
Victor actually got 2 cards.
Oh. You hear that? I got 2.
Are we doing this for the fun of spirit, or are you really trying to tell me my future?
Take it as you will.
We'll play for fun. I'm not gonna let some silly
Oh.
cards tell me my future.
Victor, it says you're not being honest with yourself.
that's not good.
Why are you lying to yourself?
I think
Shit,
it's saying
the
to
cards are tricking me.
recognize. Are you in denial?
Mm, I don't think so. Isn't that? I think that's a river. No.
Is it?
Yes.
I do not think.
Never heard of it.
Metaphorically, maybe.
Zalheim, yes, but
I,
no.
I thought I heard that saying before. I thought I remember somebody saying once that denial is a river.
It's a river of guilt. Denial is a river of
I-
guilt. That's what they say.
Oh,
If this card was upright, that would mean betrayal, deception, and schemes. But since it's reversed, it's saying to take responsibility and accept and then commit.
well, you know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like I should do some serious, deep thinking tonight. I think that I should. Yes.
Do you
Anyway,
think?
what's Oko's?
Um, let's see.
Wait, do I ask a question or is my question the same as his? How does this game work?
Well, what do you want to know?
Ooh, fine question. I want to know. Will he? No, because then that'll sway my thinking. Will I be doing anything fun soon? This is fun, but it's work, like outside of work fun. Will I be doing anything outside of work fun? Fun outside work stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think there's actually going to be a lot of work in your future.
Uh-oh. Wait, that means we're gonna make a breakthrough. Okay, hold on, I'm listening.
Okay.
Hmm. Hold on, I'm not done reading his future.
I didn't realize that Vivian was Neferi.
No.
That's what I was thinking about when she was pulling out the cards. I was like, I should have done that.
Oko,
Pulling out Carlin, pulling out Greg. Sorry.
Crazy.
you have a beast inside you. Metaphorically,
does.
not literally.
Okay.
Well, he has his frog.
It depends on the type of magic I use. But I can maybe get a little ravenous at times if the time calls for
Is
it.
it? The beast is representing aggression. Do you think that's true?
I am very protective of my flock that I keep safe.
This card is telling you to be courageous and to control things with compassion.
Okay.
But if you don't, then there will be struggle. And you actually got a second card too.
Holy moly.
That's
I can hear that gift.
I know, me too. Mole, mole.
Holy moly.
Holy moly. Holy moly.
Oh god, I shouldn't have fucking said that, dude.
Holy moly.
Vale, vale.
Holy moly.
Are you currently planning any preparations for anything?
We were probably gonna plan on searching into these trees further.
Discovering something new?
Hopefully in the future, yeah. I mean, it takes a long time to work on the study of these trees.
Well, this card is saying that there is going to be many paths laid out in front of you. And now is the time to plan out your action thoroughly before making a decision.
Okay.
He's not very good at responses.
Right.
Well, I'm listening, I'm taking it in. I don't know what to do with
It's
that.
telling you to take your time to sit on it. Figure out if it's worth pursuing.
I mean, it kind of feels right what I'm doing. But
Then
I'll see.
you'll know. Anyways, I take the coins.
Can I? Never mind.
And curiously, I'm going to draw one from myself.
Ooh.
Wait, what are you asking yourself?
Boy. Oh boy.
One of them's death.
Moon, I'm gonna plant my staff.
Move on. Yeah.
I'm gonna plant my staff that's been on my tail on the ground and use my hawk spirit. And you watch as like this like big celestial like colored hawk embraces the tavern for a moment and then like kind of shrinks down back to like the size of the staff. And we have I have advantage on any perception checks while in the area. So I am sort of just like taking a close look at the cards they pull.
Wait, what did you say your staff was doing?
It gives well, technically, I can choose to give you advantage on an attack roll. It doesn't matter, but it also gives you advantage on wisdom or AKA perception checks while in the aura.
Like visually, what is it doing?
It is emanating this like eagle's spirit, kind of like wings out, and it's creating like this vibrant sort of aura around the, like within like a 60-foot aura around it.
Like warm light, like the sun?
Yeah. Well, no. Well,
Oh.
yeah. No, he was alive during the sun. Never mind. Because he was in the bottom part where there was still sunlight.
Oh.
So yes.
That's funny because I pulled the sun card.
What does that mean?
I'm rolling perception with advantage to see what she rolled. 15.
Okay.
Yikes. That was with advantage.
Becoming a shining beacon for others when we are confident and appreciative. Oh.
I don't know about shiny
Okay,
beacon.
this kind of feels like a fuck you to me. This light becomes an example of how blissful life can be. Thanks.
What is it basically saying? You don't know what you had until you lost it?
This card is a gentle reminder that you yourself bring light and joy to others. Honor the light within yourself.
Aww.
They really were
Aw.
weirdly accurate. I don't know
Oh
about
my
Oprah's,
God.
but
They always happen like that. I think this happened the last time we pulled cards too, right? When you guys went to
Yeah.
Silver.
I think so, yeah.
What did you read in the party's future then, Star?
Oh, I don't remember. Did I take pictures?
I don't
I
know.
think
I
you
think.
did.
I'm pretty sure we wrote it down.
Did we?
I think.
Dude,
I
I
think
mean, it's
so.
recorded.
and
I know that.
Oberons were like,
Guys,
oh, you're gonna fucking die.
I drew another card.
What'd you get?
Is there something better waiting for you in uncharted territory?
Oh.
This card signifies that it's time to let go and move on.
That's
Oh
a
my
fucking punch
God.
in the
Wow.
face, dude.
That's
It-
crazy.
It may feel slightly uneasy stepping out of your comfort zone, but your soul needs it. It's time to be brave
better
and
than
walk away
Oberon's
from
last
the things
words.
that no longer serve you.
Wow, Serviu is
Remember-
crazy.
Remember, you are safe.
Hal, it's
There's
not
a
hard to
reason
be
for
better than Hal's
everything.
head and the purple words.
And now's the
You
time
could
to
say
move
fucking
on.
fart and it would be better.
That's
And-
crazy.
The core message is abandonment, loss, and letting go.
Oh my God. Oh.
Right, okay.
That's crazy. It's almost like your patron is responding through this. Crazy. I'm looking
Vivian
at
gives them a middle finger.
Who is she flipping off?
I don't know. She's been giving me a bit of a creepy vibe ever since she
Guys,
came in here.
I like her.
there's a third card.
Oh no.
It's a
Now's the time to listen to your heart, be inspired by what fills your cup, and open yourself up to new, unexpected.
You can pull Magnus'
Now's the
card.
time.
Which of these cards for Which of these cards are for Magnus?
Now's the
Yeah.
time to be a little vulnerable. Yikes. A new beginning. Thanks. Great. Yeah. Okay.
You should pull Magnus's card when he gets back. Speaking of which,
Magnus
Magnus?
has been wailing at this tree for quite a while. He's probably punched the tree in two. And hold on, I'm gonna roll a dice. Okay, no, I'm gonna roll a bigger dice. Okay, that's not okay. I'm gonna roll a dice. I'll get a higher number. That's a 1. I'm gonna roll a dice until I get a higher number. That's also a 1. I'm gonna go roll a dice until I get a higher number. I'm gonna roll a dice until I get a higher number. I'm gonna roll a dice until I get a high number. Okay, he took 7 damage from punching the tree. I kept getting 1.
he took no damage. He was raging. He's the barbarian now.
No, he took 7 damage. He also took 1 damage previously because he was too close to the fire. He's just been. I feel like once he punched the tree enough to where his hand and his arm went through the tree entirely, is where he'd like punched it cleanly through. He no longer had like
And
he didn't no, he had hands. He just didn't have the energy to adjust his punching position. So he just kind of all of his emotions came back because he no longer had it in him to keep punching. Because if he kept punching, there'd be nothing stopping him.
So is he coming
And
back or is he still in the forest?
he is now on the floor, weeping.
So lovely.
Just thinking about everything in his past that he can. He gets a couple flashes of things that he used to not be able to remember because of the time that they spent in his mind and because of the things he saw. So he is just a mess on the floor, crying in the middle of fucking nowhere.
You guys want to know what Magnus's card was?
What is it?
Death and sadness.
Sadness is a normal feeling
Told you.
in our lives. It's important to remember that there is a silver lining or a glimmer of hope if you're open to the message behind the grief. It might feel like all is lost, but if we stay with that feeling for too long, we might miss out on the things we didn't realize were available to us. We can honor our sadness, but we have to honor ourselves by being brave enough to move on. Yikes.
Which one are these cards for?
Just someone I know.
Yeah, when the cards do be accurate, you know.
What's the second card?
The second card is kill yourself.
Crazy.
Let's see.
What is it?
Oh no.
What is it?
That's kind of funny, actually.
Oh no, what is
Uh,
it?
Be disciplined about your approach while honing your craft. You are a dedicated hard worker. You pay attention to the details. Don't give up if it's not going as planned right away. You are improving your skills and your dedication is paying off. You are only leveling up from here.
Do we level up at the end of session, Moon?
No.
Fuck!
Great.
That would be a great time to level up. 2 people
I knew
died.
you were gonna say. No, it's not. Because
Can
you
I
leveled up that-
specifically level up?
You died out of stupidity.
Yeah, can Magnus specifically?
Can I specifically level up because of that card?
That's not how that works.
Let's try.
You can give yourself an inspiration though.
I already have one.
Oh, lovely.
I'll take
I'm gonna
it.
give it to Idris.
Dang, that was crazy, actually.
Do you go looking for Magnus?
I think once I pull those cards, kind of reminds me of him, and I think so. I tell the other two to stay here, and we'll possibly catch up.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me an investigation. Can we switch the music to something hopeful?
Hope. Okay, I mean, you're asking for a lot there.
13.
I love having a DJ.
Give me a sec.
13. I'm gonna say you find him just because we're like really this session's been going on for a while.
I don't really have any hope for music.
What do you mean you don't have any? You don't have any?
I
like,
don't
Go,
have
go, go, go!
I don't have any playlists labeled hopeful. I got
What a
maybe
pessimistic
this.
god.
It's not my fault. That's Blink Reddit. So it's D&D. Is it ever hopeful?
Cause I'm
That's crazy.
hopeful. Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Shit,
look at
shit.
this.
On my screen.
You didn't play it, I think,
I did. No, you're correct. It's not. Why the fuck? Oh, right.
because you didn't put the yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you're searching around, Senmine sort of trying to find out where Magnus could have gone. You sort of, I mean, he is wailing on the floor, so you kind of hear him from a distance, and you sort of follow the noise, and you see him sitting on the forest floor.
Nah, he's like curled up, like fetal position.
Okay. You see him like that.
Yeah, he's fetal position, crying on the floor.
Vivian, is there like a nice spot to sit down?
There's probably a dead log. Like a hollow log. Or a log. A boulder.
Vivian gathers some twigs, and some dry wood and puts it into a pile and makes a fire and sits down beside it. And kind of gestures Magnus over.
I think Magnus would kind of recognize that you're here, but not, at least not straight away, react you really being here. He would. I think as he recognizes you're here, like he knows, as he knows it's you. Honestly, I think he would cry harder, feeling more okay about it, and just kind of let it all out, attempting to anyway. But just he doesn't move. He doesn't. It kind of feels like he's just a statue, just crying.
I at least wanted to make the fire close enough for him to be able to feel its warmth. Magnus, no matter how much you think that it was your fault, we both know that it wasn't.
He doesn't respond. You can definitely tell that he isn't crying as hard.
I think it's okay to feel what you're feeling right now, what we both feel right now. But there is a long road ahead of us.
Magnus he slowly stops crying. I mean, there's still probably a couple of tears streaming down his face, but he's kind of like, I don't even know what the fuck you call it, sniffling his nose. His nose is doing that thing.
Yeah.
And he's still not moved, but he's just, you don't get it. This, I don't. I try to forget, but I can never forget this moment. It's happened before. People have died because of me. Again. And I can't.
I've seen many people that kill, and you are not like them at all. To them, there's no remorse or regret, but when I look at you, that's all I see.
Magnus thinks back to the time, now a couple of days ago, and he knows that everyone saw what happened, where he was surrounded by bodies. And I know I don't want it to happen again. I tried so hard to never have it happen again. I did everything so no one else would die because of me, but they did. They died because of me.
They didn't die at your hands. They died trying to save you, which is completely different. It's the opposite.
Magnus finally kind of comes out of his fetal position. He kind of sits down, kind of like hugging his knees. He looks at Vivian. I know what Oberon meant. Why don't you hate me? Because he died because I failed. If I hadn't done that, he would be alive.
I think the whole situation was out of our control. And if you think about it, if Gorbo didn't find that hole, they would still be alive. So,
But I helped us get down there.
It's not your fault.
I helped us get down there. I opened the way. I solved the puzzle.
But you didn't know. How could have you have known? None of us knew. None of us knew anything, so that's not our fault.
Well, I should have known. I should have known. I should have been able to see it. But I didn't. I don't know why I couldn't see it. Just like I couldn't see it back then.
I don't personally know what you've been through, and I haven't said what I've been through either. But I do understand wanting to go back and change everything. Wishing that I knew better. But I think lingering on that self-pity only drags me down deeper. And now I need to keep my head above water because now we have something else to solve for them.
I just I don't know how to move on. Because I always forget.
You don't,
It's easier to forget the hurt.
and then that's why it's always coming back. If you forget it, it comes back even stronger. So if you live with it and become stronger, it becomes easier.
Magnus finally kind of stands up. Tears kind of still like very, very lightly streaming down his face now, and he tries to wipe them away. I I can't stay here. I I I don't know what you need or what you want, but I can't stay here.
I think
I
I think you should sit.
I can't. No. If I sit and stay, I'm afraid it'll happen all over again, and I'll get nowhere. I have to move on.
No. We can
I
sit with these
can't.
feelings. We can sit with these feelings for a little bit. I've been running my whole life. And I think I have to be brave now. So we can just sit.
I don't know if I can.
I think we should at least try.
Magnus very reluctantly sits down.
Vivian scoots towards him. and actually hugs him this time. And I cast Calm Emotions again. And I don't say anything. And I just sit.
Magnus also doesn't say anything. He just sits there, thinking about everything.
And as you two sit there in the silence itself being a comfort between you two, that is where we'll end the session today.